Hi, everyone. So today it's a really short and sweet AI workflow on how you can create epic visuals using different AI tools. I would say there are three really great, remarkable AI tools that helps you create static images, and then it'll also help you animate those images. And my go-to, and these are, as I said, like a three universally available tools. One is Grok Imagine, another one is Midjourney, and the third one is Gemini. Gemini has something called the Nano Banana 2. It's a great photo editor as well. So keep in mind, Nano Banana 2 is a great photo editor as well. It works like Photoshop, and it also creates. Grok Imagine is really cool. It's like dead simple creation, no imagination needed, literally no imagination needed. And we can see that. So it's going to be a really quick, rapid AI workflow. My goal is to like wrap it up all in like maybe 20 minutes. Let's see, depending upon how much I end up talking. But so yeah, let's get started. I'm also going to show you Midjourney because Midjourney aesthetics are a totally different vibe. Totally different vibe. Like I don't think Gemini and Grok can recreate the aesthetics of Midjourney. So I keep all these three in my mix, and I've been how I got introduced to AI is primarily because of Midjourney, because I needed a book, like a cover for my book, like in visual art piece, and I used Midjourney to create it. So let's get started. Let me just show you everything like very quick. I'm going to just take you down my like all the things that I've been creating with Midjourney, and I want to make sure you can see it. So these are like, look, I mean, I play with Midjourney a lot. Like, oh god, this is like a style of photography. Like you can create. Oh my gosh, like this is dioramas, like I mean, I've been, oh gosh, see, I've been fascinated by the image of pigs. Like I've been trying to visualize the book The Animal Farm by George Orwell, and I've like played around with this concept so much. This is actually using the concept from like Kendrick Lamar's video Humble, where they're all sitting around a table, and they like go completely wild, and then taking George Orwell's pig concept, where pigs gain power by kicking the humans out and trying to be like we are the new like people that's going to we are all equal, and there is no pig greater than the other, but then there are hierarchies in the system itself. So basically I've been trying to visualize this vibe for so long, and I'm trying to mix like two concepts. So what I'm trying to say is, like, I've been creating nonstop since 2024, and like these are all the things I've created. I've also tried to create like a very like a future, like a solar punk and ancient vibe. So it's highly high technology, but it's very ancient. So you can see like temples and monks, and like this is like imagining somewhere high up in Nepal. So like I've been like really playing with Midjourney a lot. Like I've created so much. Like this is like a completely like sketchbook style. Again, one of these images is inspired by a real garden in Vancouver. But like, look at this. Like, this is like, it's like somebody's a diary, like handwritten notes, but this is all Midjourney created. So what I'm trying to say is I've really experimented with different styles. A lot. And now in Midjourney, you can animate videos by simply just like clicking on it, like animate this auto animation. This is auto animation. This is basically Vancouver, like this is like Vancouver vibe completely. So there's like a lot of this is again like created an image first, and then you animate it, and it just basically, yeah, I've been playing around. This is all the stuff that I've created, and one of my stuff that I created also got featured on the Midjourney curated page. They only feature selective art. So this is like a concept that I've been using from the book Snow Crash. There's this girl Whitey, like delivers pizzas and stuff, and she goes really fast on her boat. And so I've been trying to and it's a cyberpunk city. So I've been trying to use that as an inspiration to like create a commercial for my own startup grantor, where like aid will just be aid in the sense grant will just come to you on your phone. and you don't have to really do anything, like be out in the open. Like this is basically depicting Chinatown in Vancouver, where the problem of drug abuse is really high and a lot of homeless people. So Whitey is like a person who's delivering aid, so that's why it's a twisted concept, but taken from the book Snow Crash. But and there's a symbol here for like a help symbol here, and she's delivering medical supplies to these people, but she has no time to sit and write grants. And so she basically, so I created like number of Midjourney creates for animation. Then you can take the best. I actually like this one quite a bit, and you can favorite it. So and then you can animate this, like we can do animate this right now. Like let's animate this. I love it. So I'm not even going to use my brains. I can use my brains. I can animate manually, but let's just do slow motion or high motion. I want to like auto. Let's do it right now. So it's gonna, as you can see, it's gone into like animating. I hope you can see my screen. Oops, this was, don't even ask me about that one. That's embarrassing. That was me trying to use like this one, trying to use like a prompt in some other language, not understanding what that prompt, what the words are, and it created this. I did like the visual. That's why you ended up using the prompt. So while this is happening, this is like an embarrassing part of how, like, if you can prompt in any language. So AI can be prompted in any language, and this is a great example of that. But say you like what the original visual was and you want to reuse the prompt in Midjourney, you can reuse prompts. That's the best part about Midjourney, because all sometimes I do is like spend 99% of my time looking at others visuals, getting inspired, and then using their prompts as the base prompt and then iterating from there. So there are many ways to like create great visuals. You don't need to be an artist. You just need to train your eye for like the kind of vibe that you're trying to create. I think that's the most important thing. So while this is happening, this is like I created a music video on like jump around. It's a music video, AI music video. Completely song is generated using AI, and all the animations for that video, which I stitched together, I use Midjourney to create it. So these are all, like all that jump around. Again, the concept around like when you use AI, you just feel like jumping around because you're not really doing the the donkey work anymore. You're basically levitating. It's exactly that. So I played around a lot with the concept, and sometimes you don't get it right. Like these are all failed ones that I never put it out, but this is something, again, Midjourney didn't get this one right. I used Gemini for it finally. So it's about a lot of like playing around and figuring out what really works for you. But this is what I'm just trying to say, like oh gosh. So yeah, this is a beautiful visual that I created. Let's see if you can see this. Yeah. So I created this visual. I was inspired by U Street in Vancouver, which is like a street that goes down and there was a little plaque that talked about the history of that street. So again, I remixed concepts. I took that inspiration. I used and I like created this vibe, basically like how it could be today, like if you like carefree vibe, because that the era that it talked about in the 60s, the plaque talk about the history of Kitsilano neighborhood in the 1960s in Vancouver, and the vibe was carefree. So I was trying to like visualize that vibe today, and so this was like the carefree feel. So anyways, let's just as I said, we are already creating something. So where's my Midjourney? So let's go back to see what AI has created for us. To top, let's go here. Let's see it. And so it'll always create like 4 variations, and this is pretty good. And like you can go like next, see the next, and pick the best. Like the abundance of the kind of visuals, like you're not constrained. It's not like, oh, you pay somebody and they're like, we'll only give you one, and any more iterations we're going to charge you for that. Like this is literally what I paid, like $10 for to get access to the, not just like for creating, but also getting inspired by other people's art, because this is like an entire so let's just go through all the visuals, and I quite like the first one. So I kind of like the first one. Anyway, so there's an entire explore page too, and you can find things by like by by themes. Like, let's just look at a theme. Like, I wanted today animate Shiva for some strange reason. So let's just see how Shiva has been depicted by some of the other people. Let's just see Shiva and Shakti, like the two of them together have been depicted by others. So I want like a more because today the reason why I want to depict this vibe is because I ended up reading like my last chapter this morning. I read my last chapter on Bhagavad Gita, which is chapter 18. Original Bhagavad Gita also, it's there are like 18 chapters, and I'm reading like a um, let's stop sharing for a second so I can talk about that concept. So I've been reading like the Gita book. This is like a modern take on the Bhagavad Gita, which is the original version is like 700 pages long, very hard and difficult to read. It's mostly in Sanskrit, but this is like a modern condensed version, and this also has 18 chapters. And today I read the very last chapter, which talked about oh my gosh, if you can like check out my tweet on the last one, because I've been writing notes on each of those chapters. But today's chapter is basically makes a clear distinction between Buddhism, which has become very popular in the West, and Hinduism. Buddhism is all about withdrawal and hermit and non-participation and like just seeking yourself, while Hinduism is all about like householder. Like it's a Gita, like the Bhagavad Gita is written for the householders, basically how to conduct yourself in this messy world and still achieve self like nirvana, and also achieve nirvana for others like brahm nirvana. Like it's basically understanding of others too. So it's a really beautiful concept, and they talk about Shiva and Shakti as an example. Like Shiva is like hermit, he's like literally given up all worldly pleasures, he's gone to this mountain place, like, and he's residing there and he's living a hermit lifestyle. He's meditating and stuff. And then Shakti is this the female goddess who basically grounds Shiva, gets him from that top level to like the worldly level and live like a householder's lifestyle, like get married, they have two kids together, Ganesh is one of their kids. And Shakti has like a lot of hold on Shiva because accidentally Shiva destroys Shakti's first child. So Shakti goes mad, absolutely mad, and says, "You got to go get me a child, or like I'm going to destroy the universe." And Shiva is scared and goes to the forest, and that's how he ends up creating Ganesh as a child. So, anyways, that's the whole mythology behind. So I want to create that today, and I'm going to show you two methods. One is taking my notes from Grok and then creating custom prompts, or and the other one is like getting inspired by things that already exist on Midjourney. So let's see. So this is what I'm going to show. So this is like I'm trying to see if I can uh, get like a good shift. Like none of it that I'm really, maybe this one kind of like, what is this? Yeah, I like this. Trishul, this. But why she? They're basically on par, like, in the style of Hindu tantric Devi asking. So see, it's not like, actually. Let's just use this prompt and adapt it. So let's go like this, and I hope you can see it. So I kind of like the vibe, but in the style of Hindu tantric, I'll say, okay, you know what? Sometimes if I do this, Midjourney will use this as a reference image, but I kind of like the aesthetics. Okay, and then it might. Okay, you know what? Let's just go with this. There are many ways to go about it. As I said, it's all about experimentation, and iteration is fast. So, in the style of Hindu tantric, I will say Shakti asking Shiva, Shakti and Shiva in the nature of universe. I don't know what I'm saying, but let's just say it's okay to not know what you're saying sometimes, because this is how everybody's prompting. Nobody's prompting in full sentences. Nobody's like getting the perfect grammar and prompting. This is how they're prompting. They're broken. Oh gosh, what is it creating? Okay, broken English, literally. In the style of Hindu Tantric, Shakti and Shiva, in the nature of universe. What does that even mean? Oh my god, what did it make? No, no, no. I hope it's not this. See, generative AI is like, you don't know what the outcome is gonna be. That's why you can have control over your outcome if your prompting is real. Okay, this is kind of very cosmic. I I don't like the facial features so much, but it's nice. Ah, what is this? Like, okay, what is okay? This is like Shakti. This is Shiva. Maybe something. But anyways, I didn't like any of this. So let's do custom prompting now. As I said, I'm gonna share another tab. And share this tab instead. Let's see if you can see my tabs. You can see it. So this is my notes from today on the Bhagavad Gita that I read. Shiva the hermit is made a householder by Shakti. Shiva may withdraw. So I'm going to do grok analysis on this. So let's just go here. Can you see this? So in on X, this is a really cool feature. You can do like you can. So people use it to understand other people's tweet, but I use it a bit differently. I use it to actually do a lot more than just understand other people's tweets. So this is what I'm going to show you today. So I will click on this button, which is basically Grok. And Grok is analyzing, thinking about the user's request. I didn't even say anything, but it's just gonna like, it's gonna start a conversation here, open conversation. So let's open this whole conversation. And I'll, before Grok does something, I'll just say, I wanna make Midjourney, AI visuals using Midjourney on recreating the Shiva Shakti vibe described here. So give, let's just say this, okay? It's not, I'm using an expert model because I do want Grok to think about it. An expert is like agentic thinking now. These are different models. You can get quick responses too. And how about I just use quick responses and not waste compute? You know, it's about being smart because okay, expert means it's going to assign like multiple agents and da 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 da. Anyways, I'm going to use quick responses. Let's just see. It's going to be good. Trust me, it's going to be good because this is like, if it's not good, I'll switch to expert. So, I'm gonna make AI visuals using Midjourney on recreating the Shakti vibe described here. Anyways, it's doing something. Is it doing or not doing? Please don't create an image. Oh gosh, what is it? Not okay. Why didn't it not do anything? Let's refresh. Oh, so it did. So why didn't it show me? So it also thought. So this model is like fast is a thinking fast model. It's not expert. Expert use it for really complex problem solving, guys. Don't waste compute. I want to make AI visuals using Midjourney, key visuals, Shiva, blue skin, Shakti this. Okay, ready to use. See, now just copy paste. Divine. And you can see core union scene. Divine union of Lord Shiva and Goddess Shakti is Parvati, Annapurna Shivani's Shiva is okay. Do I want this vibe or do I want this vibe? The journey vibe. Lord Shiva, the hermit descending. Oh, from snowy in hospitable peaks. We can create all vibes if we want. Intimate householder moment, Shiva and Shakti, intend to embrace, half Shiva, half Shakti. Okay, you know what? Let's just go with vibe one and two. And we can, now let's go to Mid Journey. So let's share this tab instead. I've literally copied the prompt. So let's just go here and I'll just put it here. AR 16.9. So I don't know if, see, I'm not sure if Grok has used the correct latest model. So I'm going to just remove, because this shows version 6 of Midjourney. I'm going to remove that. I'm not really sure if it's the latest model that's being used. I'm not even reading the prompt right now because, as I said, like, this is to show you guys like how to have control over your output. Sometimes you can get inspirations from like looking at the Explorer feed in Midjourney, but to like have full control, I would actually really refine on that prompt. Okay, what is it doing? Divine union. Okay. Oh gosh, this is. I mean, this is cool. Like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, I can't. Oh gosh, this is so epic. This one is okay. Let's go back here. And you know what? If I want custom animation, I will. What I'll do is I'll take this picture and put it back into Grog, and we can do this if you want. If you want them to just like, but you know what? Midjourney is very smart. I most of the time just do auto animate. So let's just do low motion, and it's automating. So automating in the sense auto animation grading. It's going to move the images. So I mean, this is pretty. I would love to see. The vibe is so different, so unique, right? Like because when you try to use somebody else's prompt, reuse prompt, they keep that image as a reference image in mind, and so the aesthetics are very close to that image. So either what I'll do is I'll like take the prompt, pull it out from there, put it into Grok, and then refine with Grok, and then put it back. So I might still use that image as base prompt, but I'll just work on it very differently. Okay. In the meanwhile, how about we create another one? So I'm going to pick another vibe from here about like hermit descending. Let's just do that vibe, and I can do it here again. As I said, I'm not sure about like the more, so let's just keep it here. Lord Shiva, the hermit descending from snowy inhospitable peaks. Um, and what is it? Read the prompt, because sometimes it you need to simplify it as much as possible for the AI. So Grok might give you, and Grok might think Grok wants to do its best and give you the best prompt, but sometimes if it's not simplified, or if you want to remove elements from that, do that. Shakti is Annapurna, nourishing and binding him with love, empathy, divine couple walking hand in hand. Yeah, let's go with it. I'm like, today I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like intense scene. This is, it's like, this is, okay, this is cute. Oh, she's talking. Yeah, Shakti needs to talk because it's like influence. She's the ultimate influencer, because she can influence God, like women are not talked about so much in, I mean, they are actually talked about in Indian mythology, but like if you look at it, there's a woman behind every there's a goddess behind every god, for instance. Let's just say that. So let's just create. Okay, this is cool too. Like I hope you can see it, because we're going to be sharing all of this. So let's go back to Midjourney. This is cool, actually. Oh my gosh, I love this. I actually like this one more. But then why is Shiva so much more gigantic? Okay, this is cool. How about we animate this? Let's animate. Okay, which one? This one? This is cool too. It's confusing. I would just want to animate. Okay, let's just see. Maybe. hmm, Actually, I like the Trishul. Trishul is holding everywhere. Okay, let's just look at some of the elements. Maybe I'll go with this. Let's just go with this. And again, let's just do auto low motion. See what happens. So while this is happening, we're not wasting time today. As I said, I'll share. This is my, I hope you can see my Grok Imagine tab. And as you can see, I have created Shiva before. You know, so you can, anyways, let's see. So the thing with Grok Imagine is that it also adds audio in the background, and sometimes the audio is very annoying, very annoying. Most of the time, you have no control over the audio, but you can also have talking features too. Like you can say, you can you can say the text you want the image to say, like the animation to say, and it'll say that. So I've done that too. But this is like, I saw like a Shiva mural somewhere in Vancouver, like I think Gastown. I took that mural, and that's how I like animated this. So with Grok Imagine, you can do like crazy stuff like that as well. Like it is crazy. Grok Imagine is crazy. So let's just go back to show you some of the other things. Like this is my own Grand Tour car. I created this visual using Flux, which was the model that X was using before. It's an open source model till the time they build their own uh, image model. So this was created using Flux, and I wanted to now animate this car, the visual basically. And I said, make the car go at a supersonic speed, and then and then I wanted to say ship it, take off. Like, oh, I end up making tons of spelling mistakes, but that was basically the prompt. So as you can see, like you can do things like oh, this is literally my picture. this is my real image. So another thing about Grok Imagine is that you can take your real images and do crazy stuff with it. So I say, show the clouds. You can attach images and say, show the clouds make a 2D Mickey Mouse ear shape in the sky. So this is like, and I love the fact that, oh my gosh, I hate, okay, let me just tell you, I just hate when you put your actual image and the AI tries to animate that because it changes your body, it changes your face. It's not very good with that. So I would say avoid that. This is for one of my blog pieces. I wrote a blog piece on this future of resource allocation, 100% powered by AI. And I wrote a sci-fi actually. I wrote a science fiction, again, using Claude. And maybe I can talk about the process in some other live stream. And then I created visuals, animated, and all that stuff. So basically, this is like another music video I created. This is again like a vibe. I love this vibe. So I love this vibe. So basically, this is all like commercials that I've been creating using, and I can show you this one. This is a Grand Top commercial that I created, and this gives you idea basically. I wanted to. So again, it's so important that you know what is it that you're trying to communicate. Like this is a commercial that I created for my startup grant orb, which helps people write grants in minutes. And the idea I want you to communicate is that how, like they're trying to accomplish something so difficult, something that is going to help get money for the cause of whatever. And like it's so important and crucial, and it's so like nerve wracking. But when you use a system like Grant Orb, which is designed to help you win grants, and gets it done in like minutes, the feeling that you get. So I want you to emphasize on the feeling that you get. And so you can see the prompt. The man is walking alongside the line, dance, parade, festival music in the background. Suddenly a notification like, so the man I want to show is like the party that he imagines in his head when the grant gets done. And so a phone message pops next to his head on the screen that says grant done. He's genuinely unbothered by the notification. He's unbothered because he's in the party already. Like he doesn't, like, grant getting done is not like, he's used to it. Like it's like he's unbothered by it because he knows the task is done, AI's handled it. But there's a smile that erupts on his face because he feels this feeling of like, done, it's done, like it's done. And at the same time he's unbothered, like it's not like something that takes his attention away from his current uh, immersion in this festivities. So that was the vibe. And so it's very important that you really, like, whatever you're trying to create, figure out what is it you're trying to communicate and how you want to communicate and what are the aesthetics and the vibe, and then draw inspirations from different places, different things. Like these are all my lived experiences in different places that I can now put together. For instance, I've lived in Singapore and I've seen tons of line dances and stuff. And so I could imagine like how a person would feel like if he's participating in the Chinese New Year festivities and in the line dance, and he needs to get his grunt done. Anyways, let's just go back to show you, since I said this is like a really fast AI workflow and me talking less. Today, I just wanted to show you like how you can do this. And again, it has created four. I'm not sure if I'm liking why they're walking funnily. See, like, okay, you know what? How about we now take this prompt, or let's take another prompt and use Grok Imagine. So intimate householder moment. Okay, let's just do this. Grok Imagine is very cool as well. And so say, I want to imagine. Always click on the Imagine tab, and then you put your prompt here. You want an image first or you want a video first? And I would say I would want an image first. So because I would love to get a visual feel of something that I want to animate, and I'll remove all Midjourney. Oh no, this is not Midjourney specific. It is just stylized 800, and this is like the aspect ratio. So I would like to create an image first, and I hope you can see what I'm. Okay, you guys can see. So let's just go and create an image. And what I like about Grok Imagine is that it creates unlimited images really fast, like really fast. Now, if you like a certain vibe, uh, I don't know what vibe would you like. This is like this is like pretty loving and nice. So if you like a certain vibe, now you can animate this. Make video. Can you see this? So it is a really a no-brainer system. It is designed for people where they don't have to think. You don't even need to have imagination. You can literally could have just said Shiva and Shakti and not be so mechanical about the prompt. But because but I love control, like 100% control, as I've said, like how generative AI can sometimes like just create anything. But if you want like control over the output, like just be more mechanical about prompting. And I've shown you how you can use Grok, how you can just use your tweet, do that, press that Grok analysis button. So anyways, like this is creating the video, barely takes, and okay, it's going to put some annoying music in the background, but like I could have used options like, I can redo normal, okay. Oh my gosh, this is oh, look at the snake. The serpent is the okay, spicy. Okay, might be not safe for work. So Grok Imagine has all these funny things. Normal, let Grok animate for you. Upscale video, extend video, redo, regenerate this. So these are different options, and then sharing is easy. You can download it, you can create shareable link. But say if I don't like this, and say I don't like this, and I want like a different aesthetics. Let's just do this, and let's just choose something. Make video, animate this image, but can I choose the vibe? Oh, let's just go straight with make video. Let's just see. Uh, I wanted to choose the vibe though. Like, let's just see what it creates first. Is it making? No, what is it doing? It's making now. So see how fast it is to generate, like generate. And if you don't like it, you can regenerate. Regeneration option is right here, just called redo. Regenerate in AI lingo means redo it, and it takes again few seconds to redo it. This is pretty cool too. Like, and they used to have a funny version. Oh, this is nice. I like that they're looking into each other's eyes. This is nice. I'm happy with this. It's a bit cringe. See, I told you it's a bit cringe. The aesthetics in Midjourney are like totally different. But I didn't like this. What are they doing here? Maybe I should have done this. Oh gosh, this is like this time the Shakti has the Trishul. So like literally Shiva has given the weapon to Shakti to hold. And how about we do this? Some be experimental and do like high motion auto. It's good to play safe, but it's also like good to like experiment and see, um experiment with things you could have never imagined or thought of before. Like maybe you can make Shakti go do some weird Shiva dance, tantric dance. Why not? Like you can do anything with AI. Like literally, it is the age of ultimate imagination, because you can literally make pigs fly and elephants cry. Oh, that just rhymes. Anyways, this is happening. And after this, we are going to stop the live stream. As I said, this is a short and sweet live stream. It took us 30 minutes to create so many visuals, from like reusing prompts to like creating your own custom prompts using Grok. The importance of tweeting, I understand it now because I can use it in so many different ways. I always tweet out my thoughts, and then I use them to write full blog pieces using Grok. So now I will be tweeting more, because it is like uh it's my curated thoughts and my curated experiences that I can use in so many different ways. And actually, I love this vibe 1,000 times more than that one. Like, this is so much more cooler. This is good stuff. No, I don't like when it turns. I don't want to see their faces. No, I like this, and I like this. Anyways, starting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. I've been creating AI visuals since 2022, so it really been early. I've gone through my own journey of learning how to create epic visuals. And as I say in all my live streams, I'm surrounded by AI engineers who study research papers. They literally read research papers on prompting. That's what they do. How to get these models to prompt better, how to get these models to do things better, because average people can't do it. Even with tools like Midjourney and stuff, if you don't know how to prompt nicely, you will create slop. Okay, Midjourney avoids creating slop, but sometimes it'll create like, you won't be able to extend your imagination if you don't know how to prompt these models. So I learn a lot from them, and all of this, like all I've gone through my own journey of like learning and like training my eye and like curating more stuff in real life, and then using AI to like remix concepts or animate that very stuff. But I also have learned the art of prompting, and I share that with you because this is exactly what I've learned. And all my years of learning from like 2022 to now 2026, I've condensed it in 30 minutes for you. So I'll keep sharing as I learn more, but this is it. Thank you so much.